here I'm going to make a case that it is, in my opinion, that Elon Musk engaged in activism the same way that Media Matters does. And you may say that I'm looking too deep into it, which it's possible. I don't think so, though. I genuinely don't think so. I think what Elon did here was cold, calculated, and meant to smear Rumble, which is his only competitor in terms of a free speech video platform. Obviously, full disclosure, I have a deal with Rumble, okay? I've always simped for Rumble, but I've also always simped for Twitter. And in fact, I have been a vocal supporter of Elon Musk. My entire business is allowed to exist because of his Starlink. But what the situation here is that Ian Miles Chong, we know, is a grifter, liar, pretends to be American, and injects himself in American politics. He won't talk about Malaysian politics. You can ask him why he doesn't do that. And he's finally now been able to turn stealing other people's content into a full-time job. He is also a buddy of Elon Musk, who often replies to him. Now, did Elon Musk tell him to smear Rumble? No, I don't think so. Do I think that Ian Miles Chong, Elon's little lapdog, is purposely doing this to simp for Twitter and simp for Elon Musk? 1,000% yes. First of all, this is a screenshot of a chat in which a streamer was saying some heinous things. First of all, there are many things. It's just a chat. Ian Miles Chong tweets, "What's going on with Rumble?" Okay? And this is tattletaling. This is the same behavior that the mainstream leftist media has done for years. And everyone excuses it because it's Elon. So I'm going to get to it, all right? So Elon's little buddy, Ian Miles Chong, engages in essentially cancel culture. It's a smear against Rumble. First of all, this video isn't even on Rumble anymore. Second of all, several of these chatters are bots. Third of all, the creator in this video has a long and deep history of using bots and chatbots. Okay? So any idiot knows that. Ian Miles Chong, who's on the internet for 1,000 hours a week, also knows that. Conveniently adds no context and just says, "Wow, Rumble must be anti-Semitic. What's going on here?" And then it's all sorts of, heinous stuff, anti-Semitism. Okay? I have already confirmed with Rumble that several of these users are bots and were banned during the stream. Second of all, again, this stream is no longer on Rumble, and it was not on Rumble long at all. Okay? Now people say, why Elon? No, so then Elon replies with a double exclamation point. Okay? Here's what that does. This tweet now has 1.1 million impressions. 1.1 million. 1.1 million views from a guy, okay, Vito, who was best known for defending cuties, unironically. Yes, Nick deleted the stream, okay? This is a guy that normally only gets 4,000 to 5,000 impressions, right? 3,000, 4,000. Here's a big one for him. Oh, it's not even his tweet. Okay, 4,000, right? Third of all, so Elon doing the double exclamation point thing is actually super sneaky. He's doing this to bring attention to this tweet, which smears Rumble with the same leftist hit job, out of context screenshot, although the context, you probably don't need much context to say that this chat is heinous, okay? But this is what Media Matters does. This is what the Adpocalypse did. This is what Vox Media did, right? Here's some random chats that have anti-Semitism in them. Therefore, the entire platform, I bet. This individual who streams on there isn't even in the top 100 streamers on the platform. And again, he also has a history of botting streams. Okay? This was 100% intentional. Elon signal boosted what he views as a competitor. A smear, an activist smear. And people might say, you're looking too deep into it. Do you think Elon Musk is stupid? Do you genuinely think Elon's stupid and that he just happened to see this tweet, which is an obvious smear, and signal boost it? Give me a break. On top of that, friends, okay, I could go through Elon. I bet you in replies to Elon, there's probably all sorts of heinous anti-Semitism. I could go through Twitter and find whole long threads talking about Jewish people in this very exact same manner and post a screenshot of it. And then say, what's going on with Twitter? Think about this, okay? Allow me to convince you. If I told you that Taylor Lorenz posted this, what would you say? Oh, leftist smear job. Nobody really cares about this guy. The media gives him all his attention. If the media didn't write all these hit pieces, he would have no audience. But it's because Elon did it. It's like, oh, bro, you're looking too deep into it. You're looking too deep into it, bro. No, I'm not. Elon Musk did this on purpose. Ian Miles Chong did his bidding by smearing the platform and then even retweeted Elon's reply. I bet you if I go under Elon's tweet, I will see all sorts of anti-Semitic stuff. You see, people say, are you taking an actual stance here? What is double exclamation point supposed to mean? I mean, are you kidding me? This is supposed to be the guy, by the way. Elon said that his opinion of free speech is anything that doesn't break the law. Right? That's what he said. Those are his words. He knew exactly what he was doing when he signal boosted this tweet. It was smearing a competitor the exact same way that Taylor Lorenz does, that the leftist mainstream media does, except he used 2 exclamation points so that he could weasel out and say, well, I was just saying, wow, that's a curious thing. No, he wasn't. Elon Musk knows exactly what he's doing. Here's a tweet. A thought so too. Starlink has been told by some governments, not Ukraine, to block Russian news sources. We will not do so unless at gunpoint. Sorry to be a free speech absolutist. Elon Musk is not a free speech absolutist. Look up what he did. He bent the knee to the Turkish government when they asked him to censor. He bent the knee to the Brazilian government when they asked him to censor. These are factual things. And he bent the knee, in my opinion, to France, which directly asked him to censor during the uprisings. With his ridiculous rate limit thing, just so happened to be the same weekend that Macron asked him to censor. So is this a big deal? Yes, it is a big deal. I mean, if you don't believe me, here's the article. Elon Musk didn't just do Turkey's bidding. Censoring for strongmen is now a pattern. Just hours after Elon Musk announced that NBC's Linda Yaccarino would succeed him as CEO of Twitter, social media got tied up in a high pay-grade global mess. On Friday night, Twitter Global Government Affairs account tweeted out a thread explaining, in response to a legal process to ensure Twitter remains available to the people of Turkey, we have taken action to restrict access to some content in Turkey today. Again, he bent the knee to the Turkish government. He bent the knee to the Brazilian government and banned and censored users. He bent the knee, in my opinion, to the French government. And there is no doubt in my mind that he would bend the knee again. So is it free speech or not? And why would... It was Turkey, it was also Brazil. Just live fact checking. There are some issues with personalities removed from Twitter. This kind of stuff. It's not, Elon Musk is not free speech. Now, do I think that like this thread, obviously the stuff that's getting said in here is heinous. Okay? But he has a pattern of doing that kind of thing. And I believe very strongly that he 100% knew what he was doing here. He 100% knew what he was doing here. Also, he shouldn't have Alex Jones banned. There are still people permabanned from Twitter, by the way. Just a few days ago, after Elon said nobody else is going to be permanently banned from Twitter, I've gotten dozens of emails from people who have been permanently banned from Twitter. So, again, is Twitter quote unquote free speech? Sure, for Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson can come on and do whatever he wants. And that's fine. I think that's good. But just like the picking and choosing of people who got payments under Twitter's totally organic marketing campaign, Elon plays favorites with free speech too. It's a personal vendetta that keeps Alex Jones banned. It is, look at the times he's bent the knee to governments. It's been more than once since he's owned Twitter. People still getting shadow banned on Twitter. He's owned it for almost a year, and shadow banning is still happening all the time. And he stood on that hill and said, he's a free speech absolutist. Then why is he upset by this? Because free speech gets messy. I don't agree with these messages, but guess what? I don't watch this dude's live streams. And all Elon did is guarantee that his next live stream is going to be twice as big because he can put Elon tweets support of me. He tweeted double exclamation point into exactly what I was saying. I mean, when Elon Musk and Media Matters, are on the same page, what do you think? It's not. It's insane. When you have these, Media Matters, Rumble promoted and profited from unhinged, harrowingly anti-Semitic 6-hour live stream. That's what he's doing. He's signal boosting this stuff. Just saying. I think that it was a direct attack, a chance for him to smear somebody he viewed as a competitor. And you won't convince me of anything differently because I happen to think Elon's a very shrewd businessman. Even if you don't think he's smart, he has taken these businesses and, he's the richest man on the planet. You probably get there by being a pretty good business person. So now he's going to position himself. If pull up Twitter, here's July 14th. Co-founder of Top Breaking Q channel says on Rumble that says Facebook led to her conspiracy. Like, why does Media Matters have a problem with Rumble? Because they allow free speech. Why is Elon Musk on the same side? I'm not saying that Elon Musk isn't allowed to say that speech or to signal boost. I'm simply saying that he did it and it's sleazy and it's meant to smear Rumble. It's to bring more attention to, first of all, a video that isn't even live anymore. Just not a good look.